Hi, boys and girls. Today I'm going to read a story called Meerkat Male. Do y'all know what a meerkat is? You're going to find out a lot about meerkats in this story. Even though it's a fiction story, there's a lot of nonfiction worked into it. It's called Meerkat Male by Emily Gravett. There's a clue. There's a meerkat. Do you know where they live? Sunny lives in the Kalahari Desert. It is very dry and very hot. Sometimes Sunny thinks it's too hot. This is Sunny. Sunny comes from a large family. They work together, play together, eat together, learn together, and sleep together. On this chalkboard, it says, remember, a meerkat alone is on its own. Stay safe, stay together, and stay away from jackals. And on the picture, you can see there's a jackal drawn. In fact, they do everything together. They are very close. Sometimes Sunny thinks they are too close. Oops, you hear my email. Sometimes Sunny wishes that he could live somewhere else. So he packs his suitcase and writes his family a note. Dear everyone, I'm off to find somewhere perfect to live. Don't worry, Mom. I'll be staying with our mongoose relatives, so we'll be quite safe. Love from Sunny. P.S. I promise to write. And in the very corner of his little note, he crossed off the things that he put in his suitcase. Toothbrush, bucket, toothpaste, stamps, and off he goes. So there was a clue in there on what meerkats are, a part of the mongoose family. On Monday, Sunny visits his Uncle Bob. Here he is. And then, can you see what's in this card? It's a postcard. He's sending a postcard back to his family. I'm going to open it up. So on the front it says, African red hornbill. Warning mongoose of danger. And when you open it up, he's written a postcard back to his family. You could get a good look at that, and I'm going to read it to you. It says, Dwarf Mongoose. To Mom and Dad. It's a lot like being at home here, except that I am the biggest. Hooray! The weather is sunny and the food is fantastic. Lots of scorpions. Yum! Best thing is no one has to keep lookout because there's this bird which goes squawk when there is danger. I told Uncle Bob our family motto is stay safe, stay together. He told me theirs is run and hide. From Sunny. The big meerkat mob, Sunny Burrow, the dunes, Kalahari Desert, under the big blue sky. And there's a lot of information on a postcard. There's information about the dwarf mongoose. There's information here on the side. There's a really cool stamp right there with a bunch of meerkats on it. I love this book. Uncle Bob's family makes him very welcome, but Sunny doesn't fit in. So on Tuesday, Sunny goes to stay with his cousins Scratch and Mitch and the rest of their family. Greetings from banded mongoose country. Here's the postcard from where he's going now. Banded mongoose country. And here's the inside. Can you tell what's on there? And look looking at the picture. There's something all over him. This space may be used for correspondence, it says. Dear Mom and Dad, we have been living in an old termite mound, but we are moving. There is plenty to eat. Yours ticklishly, Sunny. See how he wrote it all crazy? Because he's being tickled by the termites. And he sent it to the Meerkat Mob, Cozy Burrow, the Dunes, Kalahari Desert, under the big blue sky. And look at that cool stamp. Sunny's getting itchy feet. He decides it's time to move on. On Wednesday, he arrives at his cousin Edward's. Hello from the farm. And it's another postcard. Sunny's not at all sure that eggs totally agree with him. That must be what the mongoose on the farm eat. Here's the postcard. Dear Mom, Dad, Grandma, and Grandpa, I'm staying on a farm. Ed's favorite food is chicken. I haven't tried it yet, but I've had plenty of eggs. Tell Mickey things are not as good. They are not as good as scorpions. Love from Sunny. And he's sending it to the Meerkat Mob, Sandy Burrow, the Dunes, scorpion-filled desert under the big blue sky. And look what's all over it now. Can you tell on the postcard? What do you think this yellow stuff is? It's the egg yolk. They broke all over. And there's that cool stamp. It's got a scorpion on it. On Thursday, he heads off to stay with his cousins, Mildred and Frank. And their postcard says, I love rainy days. That must tell you something. Liberian mongoose. Dear Mom and Dad and everyone, it's raining quite hard. Hope the weather is better at home. Loads of love from Sunny. Crossed it out. Rainy. XXX. P.S. Great Aunt Maureen was right. I should have packed an umbrella. Then it says it's to the Meerkat Mob. Sandy, warm Burrow, the dunes, the lovely dry desert under the big yellow sun. And off to the side of this postcard, well, I'll show you the postcard first. Off on the side, it tells about the Liberian mongoose. It says, Liberian mongooses inhabit rainforests. They feed mainly on earthworms and beetle larvae. And look at that cool stamp. Mail isn't something we do so much now. Sunny hates getting wet, so he decides to leave. By Friday evening, Sunny has reached Madagascar. Malagasy nightlife. And on the inside of this one, it says, Dear all, arrived at Auntie B's and Uncle Rob's. It is very late and very dark. I think it may be past my bedtime. Uncle B and Rob don't seem to barely notice. I'm leaving as soon as it gets light. Yours faithfully. Wish you were here. Sunny. XXZZ. Like he fell asleep. The Meerkat Mob. Cozy bed. The duvet. Kalahari Desert. Under the bedclothes. So that gives you a clue. In Madagascar, they must be nocturnal mongoose. Sunny is afraid of the dark. He can't think of anything worse. Until on Saturday, he arrives at Great Aunt Flo's. original drive-in restaurant, dining for one in the wettest setting in the marsh. Fresh snails, frogs, earthworms, larvae, crustaceans, various small reptiles, insects. Here's Aunt Flo. Here's the postcard. And they're in the marsh, pushing him along. And I'll get the postcard close. And then I'll read it to you. It'll be good for you to pause and look at those postcards up close. Marsh mongooses are solitary and nocturnal. They are good swimmers and prefer to live near water. Their diet consists of crab, snails, and frogs. Dearest family, Great Aunt Flo lives on her own in a marsh. It is dark and wet. The food is disgusting, slimy, and I am lonely, cold, and tired. I really, really, really wish you were here, or that I was not. All my love, kisses, and snuggles. Soggy, crossed out, Sunny, XXX. Meerkat family, lovely, warm, dry home. Look at that postcard one more time. You can see that cool stamp. Sunny's beginning to worry that nowhere is right for him. But then on Sunday, Sunny arrives somewhere very dry and very hot, and everyone is very close. Can you guess where he might be? I'm home! And it is perfect. Stay safe, stay together. Welcome home! And then in the very back of the book, he made like a scrapbook of all his travels to meet all of his relatives. If you want to pause it and read that, you probably can, although that's really teeny tiny type, and it's a little article that was in the newspaper about his travels. Maybe you'll be getting a postcard one day from somebody, who knows? Have a good day.